Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my page, Money Making Juggernaut. I'm your host, Eric Richardson, the #1 educator in the asset recovery business. Today, this is probably the greatest video that you will watch when it comes to doing this business. I am going to reveal how to market like a beast. Okay, guys, marketing is the most important part of this business. Before we get started, guys, go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe button. You guys know that I'm coming out with content for you guys. So like I mentioned, marketing is the most important aspect of this business. Anybody can perform research, guys. Anybody can go in and do a simple Google search and put in surplus funds or excess proceeds, and you'll actually see tons of lists. Anybody can perform skip tracing. Hell, there's even skip tracing sites out there that will do it for you. So in terms of finding leads and skip tracing them, that is simple. And then think about it. You can be the best talker, the best person that can communicate with clients, but if you can't actually get a hold of them, that is not valuable. So the most important thing in this business and in business in general is marketing. All right, so in today's video, I'm gonna teach you guys and show you guys how to get more clients on the phone, how to get more communication with clients, how to increase your business traction, because that is the most important. All right, so you're gonna make sure you wanna watch this entire video. I'm gonna break down the methods of communication. Then I'm gonna show you guys how I market, the system that I use to market that allows me to close clients on a consistent basis, talking to clients, working with clients, and not only doing outbound, but most importantly, getting inbound, getting clients contacting me, reaching out to me for my help. And this method, you know, my competitors, they take the method, that's how you know it works. Okay, if other people are trying to teach my same methods, that's how you know it's the right way. So this is gonna be the right way to market. So for starters, we're gonna go over all the methods of marketing, and then I'm gonna tell you guys the system that I use to allow me to use all the methods of marketing so that we can increase that business communication. Now, the first thing that we're gonna go over in marketing is going to be cold calling. Cold calling is a very fundamental aspect of this business. That is simply when you perform your research, you see an individual, you hop on the phone and you call them. Now, with calling, there are some pros and there are some cons. The pros to calling is when you do your research, you're gonna see probably about 5 to 8 numbers for one individual. You're probably gonna get 5 relatives, so you're gonna have 30 targets that you can reach out to. You have chances, you have opportunities. So when you're dialing, you might be able to get one. The dilemma is if you're making a cold call and you're making a call from a number that is unknown, the chances of somebody actually answering the phone is very small. Think about it, guys. How many times do you actually answer the phone of a phone number that you don't know, or a phone number that pops up as scam likely? The odds of that are very low. Okay, so cold calling, although it's a very fundamental aspect, and you're actually gonna be on the phone a lot with clients that you deal with, cold calling is gonna put you in a very small closed percentage. If you're just calling and moving on to the next one, that is terrible, okay? So I'm gonna go over all the different aspects of marketing, and then I'm gonna break down how we can combine all the aspects and make it the most efficient way possible. So cold calling, we can hit mass numbers if we're using an auto dialer or a power dialer, okay? An auto dialer is somebody that is like phone burner or batch dialer, where you can call a whole bunch of numbers at one time, and then when the number answers, they'll direct you to the correct one. A power dialer is going to be someone like a CRM operated through Go High Level, such as Excess Elite or Surplus systems, in which you don't have to manually dial. You can just hit start your session, it'll call, jump to the next number, call, jump to the next number. All right, so if you utilize that, you can hit more numbers. Ideally, you can call about 200 to 250 per day, all right? The next thing is gonna be SMS. SMS is the most efficient way to market, guys. We're in 2023, pretty much everybody has a phone. The good thing about texting an SMS message is that people can take their time to review it and it doesn't disrupt their day. If you're doing a call, we have no idea what they're doing. They answer the phone, blah, blah, blah. The text message is gonna be very efficient. Once again, we can send out blast messages. If you use a CRM, very efficient. If you're doing it manually, can take a lot of time. Dilemma is people think that it's a scam. Of course, a lot of people are gonna respond stop to opt out. They're not gonna click on links due to suspicious activity, things like that. The next form of communication we have is voicemail, okay? So we can leave people a voicemail. We may not be able to talk to them on the phone, but we can leave them a voicemail. And what I've found is sending the voicemail emails, especially when you use the correct script, you're gonna get a lot of clients calling you back, okay? I'm gonna reveal what I say to them once we go over the training at the end. The next thing, guys, is email. Pros to that, we can reach the masses. The cons is when we perform our skip tracing, we don't really know what email address is actually there. So you're gonna get high bounce rate. This is why if you're using the CRM, you can use verified emails only, in which they know the email is registered or we're not gonna get a bounce back. But opposed to that, emails, not everybody opens emails, but you can get lucky, okay? I've had some clients that reviewed the email, end up giving me a call back, so it's not bad. The next one we have is mailers, guys. Mailers is great. Mailers is a great form of marketing because it's gonna separate you, okay? Everybody's calling, texting, things like that, but if you can actually send mailers, you're gonna put yourself in a different category. You can use stamp.com, STANNP. You can create a nice flyer that has a QR code, goes to your website. They can see information on how it works, free consultation, see client testimonials. Mailers is great, guys. The only cons is it can be expensive, and if you send mailers out to addresses that aren't valid, you're kind of wasting your money. Mailers is great. The next one is going to be signs, guys. Signs in the road. Have you previously been foreclosed, or are you going through a foreclosure? You might be entitled additional compensation. Contact us for your free consultation. Pros, you're going to get a lot of warm leads. You're going to get a lot of people calling in that need help. Cons, not everybody's gonna have a surplus. Not everybody's actually gonna go through a foreclosure. But signs is great, guys. These are very low budget ways that you can market. Then the last way that you can market, guys, in person. In person's undefeated, guys. Knock on that door, go to somebody's house, come professional, have your flyer with the breakdown on surplus funds, how it works, how we can help, have an agreement form. It's hard for somebody to say no to you face to face because we're coming to them with so much proof. Look, your property's foreclosed. There's additional proceeds we can help you claim, or your property's about to go through foreclosure. I wanted to break down how we can assist you and what our company does, how we can help you out. So guys, those are all of the methods of marketing that we can do. We can call, we can text, we can email, we can leave a voicemail, we can send mailers, we can go in person. Oh, we can also communicate via social media. I forgot to mention that, guys. Via social media, search people up on Facebook and LinkedIn are the two sites that I primarily use. Those are going to be ways that you can get a hold of people. You're going to see that you might perform skip tracing, don't get a hold of them, but then you find them on Facebook or you find them on LinkedIn. So that's very crucial. So now I'm going to share to you how I actually market, which allows me to do all of these things, guys, because the thing is with marketing, we want to put ourselves in a high percentage. So like I said, if we're just calling somebody and we're moving on to the next one, we don't have follow-up, we have low chances of them actually answering the phone, and it's going to be tough for us to do business. So let's go ahead and check that out. All right, guys. So the way that I actually market is going to be through the CRM XS Elite. This allows us to really market like a beast. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys why. If you call and nobody answers and you don't have a follow-up and you're just moving on to the next one, you will struggle in this business. With this CRM, we have an outreach campaign, okay? So when leads are imported in the contact, we have a whole follow-up process. So we have an initial email that is going out, letting them know about potential funds that are available after a foreclosure. Then we're sending them a text message. We're waiting a day, then we're sending them another text message. Following up, we're waiting a day, then we're sending a final outreach. So this is a whole initial outreach campaign that is automatically created in the CRM. So as soon as leads are imported into my CRM, they're added that tag and they're getting a whole initial outreach. That's just for starters. I'm also going to add what I like to call SMS VM. SMS VM is going to send an automatic voicemail and a SMS text message to the client. So the voicemail, the way that it sounds is I just say, hey, this is Eric with Prestige Family Assets Group. I'm reaching out to you from the county about an open claim. You are not in trouble. This is actually good news. Please give me a call back as soon as possible. Thank you. Then I leave a text message. We say, hello, contact first name. I just sent you a voicemail. Please give me a call back at your earliest convenience. Thank you. And then we list the phone number. So think about this, guys. We have leads. Let's say we put in 2,000 leads, right? They're automatically getting a text. They're automatically getting a voicemail. Then they're getting a follow-up text. Then they're into a 4-day follow-up sequence and they're getting an email. So now with clients, we can actually touch these clients. Think about if you just put in a client, you have your list, you just call them, you move on to the next one. That's one way of touching them. They may not answer, so you really don't know if they got it or not. Now we have a call, we have a voicemail, we have a text message, we have have an email. Then we're following up 3 days in a row. This will allow you guys to start getting inbound calls. Hey, I just saw your text. You said to call you back. What's going on? Now we can actually present to them how we can assist them. Guys, this is the same method that I use that allowed me to close on a consistent basis. My call center, we're dealing with clients daily that need our help, and we're getting inbound calls. So when we coop this plus mailers, guys, you're marketing like a beast. So you need a CRM that's going to allow you to communicate, send text messages, send voicemails, be able to call clients. And really important, guys, in the CRM, there is a follow-up, this follow-up process in the pipeline. Okay, so whenever clients don't answer the phone, they're automatically thrown into contact follow-up. That means later in the day, our call center is actually going to call them back to back. If they don't answer a initial call, a voicemail drop, a text message, an email, and a call back to back later in the day, they're moved over to social media research. I told you guys how you can find these people. So then my team, we're going to search them on social media. No answer. We're going to make sure that we contacted their neighbors and their relatives. No answer. We're going to send a mailer, and then we're going to do our final reach out and say, hey, this is our final reach out. We've tried to assist you. We've stressed the importance of moving forward. Your claim is going to expire. Now we've done everything in our capabilities, guys, to market. We've done everything in our control because we see people who are entitled funds. We know who they are. We just need to reunite them. The way that we can reunite them is going to be through marketing. So the CRM forces you to market. Okay, guys, if you utilize this the correct way, you will have constant people blowing your phone up doing this business. Like I said, guys, you can be the best talker, you might know everything about surplus funds. You can help anybody, but unless you get people on the phone, you won't know what to do. All right, guys. So if you want to take advantage of this, the CRM is available. Go to xselite.com. If you want to learn how to do this business, check out my course. Use promo code TAKEACTION. You receive $100 off.